Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This will get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news that global economic expansion is losing pace, led by the US. But first up today, the overnight full dairy auction pulled back as expected, but perhaps not as much as the derivatives market suggested. In the end, prices were down 1.6% in US dollar terms, but down 3% in New Zealand dollar terms on a rising Kiwi dollar. In the US, April job openings were little changed, but they did come in slightly higher than expected at 7.4 million. We get the May non-farm payrolls report this Saturday New Zealand time, and that is expected to show a modest 130,000 rise. Meanwhile, April factory orders in the US came in weak, down a sharp 3.7%, following the boosted March gain of 3.4%. Between the 2 months, a slight easing that was setting in since November. From April 2024, these order levels are up 0.6%, and that is before accounting for inflation. In Canada, Canadians have so heavily altered their travel plans to the US that duty-free stores at the border seem to be on their knees in what has been called a collapse. In South Korea, the candidate of the more liberal Democratic Party seems to be the winner of Tuesday's snap presidential election. In China, they have delivered something of a surprise. The May Caixin China factory PMI unexpectedly dropped to 48.3, down from April's expanding 50.4, and missing market forecasts of a faster expansion. This was the first contraction in this sector in 8 months, and the steepest since September 2022. And globally, the OECD has lowered its economic expansion forecasts as the Trump tariff taxes bite, and the US as an economy that is suffering as much as any others from this impact. That is spurring free trade talks between other nations, especially between Australia and the EU. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.46% and unchanged from yesterday. The price of gold will start today at $3,353 an ounce, down $22 from yesterday. And oil prices are up 50 US cents at just over $63.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is up $1 at $66 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is now at 60.1 US cents, down 10 basis points from yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're down 10 basis points as well, at just on 92.8 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're unchanged at 52.7 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today just on 68.1 and down 10 basis points from yesterday. You get more news about the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.